Hey everybody, I've got another card. This is card number 2 in my Quickie Holiday Card series. And this one features the actual die cut from the previous design. I couldn't let it go to waste, so I'm going to use it to create a modern rustic holiday design very quickly. I'm going to start by inking up some of the Savvy Snowflakes. And I love these Snowflakes by Savvy Stamps. I just think they're so fun. And I'm going to ink those up with Versamark, and then I'm going to apply some sticky stuff embossing powder. This is by Judykins, and it's a special effects embossing powder that when you heat it, it will become sticky and tacky and things will stick to it. So you want to heat it, see how it's all granular looking, and then it's just starting to turn wet looking. You want to keep your heat gun just a little bit further away, and right when it turns wet looking, you want to back off so you don't overheat it and make it dry and harden. So at this point, it's very tacky and sticky, and I can pour some of this gorgeous platinum stickles. I love this loose glitter, and this color looks so stunning with craft cardstock. So I'm just going to burnish that into the sticky stuff embossing powder, and then take a soft brush and brush off the excess. I was covered in glitter by the time I was done with this. That's okay, I was beautifully sparkly. And then I'm going to round the corners. You can see how pretty that looks. It's just stunning in real life. I couldn't really do it justice with the camera. And then I'm going to take my die cut and use some of those clear foam adhesive squares by Cool Tack. And then because some of the parts of this die were a little bit more delicate and I didn't want to cut down the Cool Tack squares because they're super sticky and they just get, I end up getting them stuck all over the place. So I just took some glue dots and balled those up, rolled them up in my fingertips, and then put them in the areas of the die that were more delicate and too small for those clear square foams. And then I'm going to take some pattern paper. This is from the Heritage Collection by Project Life. And I just thought this pattern paper would look really pretty and help set off the whole design. So I'll just trim that strip off. It's going to be flush with the card. And then I'm going to run a bead of mono multi glue there to adhere more strips from that collection of pattern papers. I just love the way these colors look together, and I think it just really lends itself very well to the whole overall effect I was going for with that rustic, that modern rustic look. So we'll just trim the excess off there, take some black and white baker's twine, and then I'll just go ahead and tie that into a bow really quick. Just use my tweezers to clamp that down in the middle because usually my twine just ends up getting all loose and I can't get a nice tight bow. So we'll get that done and trim those ends off, and the card is done. And so this one came together so fast, and yet it's very elegant looking, and I just love that whole modern rustic effect. Thanks for watching.